All right, we are on the air. Greetings, everyone, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles will be taking on the Colorado Rockies in the first of a three-game series at Coors Field in Denver, Colorado. How you doing, everybody? It's your old pal, the BirdWatcher here. People call me BW for short. And this is a channel dedicated to covering Orioles baseball live every single game all season long. And hopefully well into October. We've been doing it all year. What are we up to here? 130 what? 135 games in the books, 27 to go. The Orioles lost the final two of a three-game series against the Dodgers and now hope to heal their wounds by taking on a opponent with a much worse record, the Dodgers with the top record in baseball. The Rockies are 35 games under 500. So, and not only that, we play a team even worse than this coming up next week when we return home to host the Chicago White Sox. So the next 6 games, your boy here is hoping that we can win a lot of them. 5 would be good. I'll take 4. I want 5. Wouldn't mind 6. All right. So, folks, if you're brand new to the channel, and why wouldn't you be? This channel's pretty new itself. It just started this season in April. Think about subscribing and making this a place to come to often, whenever you need to watch Orioles baseball coverage. It's a place you can depend on, folks. No matter what's going on with me, I'm going to figure out a way to call the ball game, as has been proven a few times over so far this season. Currently working on my latest issue. I'm sure I'll complain about it as the night goes on. But hey, if you're brand new to the channel, please consider subscribing. This channel just broke 2,000 subscribers within this past week. But ever since that celebratory evening, things have been rather... I mean, folks, let's just get down to brass tacks. Here's that big jump. Here's the big jump to 2010, August 25th. So now we're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 days later. We're averaging 2 subs a day, folks. 2 a day. I'm not trying to complain. I'm, no, quite the opposite. I'm panicked. I'm panicked at how this channel's subscriber count has absolutely flatlined. I mean, this is a 5-day stretch. Folks, we got some good chances to win some games this week. So if it's because you're frustrated with the team results, stay tuned. Things are only going to get better. I'm telling you right now. This is the night where things start to shape up for October. I got a hunch. Albert Suarez is going to be on the mound for Baltimore. 6-4 record, 3.18 ERA. He'll be up against Austin Gomber, veteran lefty. I think he came up with the Cardinals organization. I remember him being with St. Louis. Well, he's with the Rockies. He has been in the rotation all season long. 4-9 record, 4.70 ERA. Now, the Rockies, they're not that great, but at home they're not so bad. So this is not a game to just think we're going to have a cakewalk. I think the Rockies are about 2 or 3 games under 500 at home, but they are absolutely miserable on the road. Here are your lineups, and I'm already late getting started, folks. I got my breakfast right here next to me, and I got to do a lot of things. So first things first, I'm going to get the ball game up. If you want to take a look at the lineups, they're right there on your screen. No positions listed as of yet. That's just the way Yahoo does it. I don't know why. I really should just open with the ESPN page and then just flip over to the Yahoo page for the ticker. But, you know, that's an extra step or something. All right, game's up. I'll run over to the ESPN page real quick. Take a look at these lineups. All right, for the Rockies, let's get them out of the way. I hope to get them out of the way. How you doing, Charm City chat? You guys ready to, I don't know, maybe win comfortably for a change once or twice in this weekend? That's the hope. Okay, for the Rockies, leading off the designated hitter, veteran Charlie Blackmon. Man, he's still floating around. Ezekiel Tovar is the shortstop batting second. Ryan McMahon will bat third and play third. Brenton Doyle, exciting young player. As you can see, he's already got a 2020 season on the road to at least a 25-25 season. He's in center field and will be the cleanup hitter. Brendan Rodgers at second base will bat fifth. Jake Cave is in right field. He'll hit sixth. Michael Toglia at first base batting seventh. Jacob Stallings is the catcher hitting eighth. And finally, Jordan Beck in left field batting ninth. I know, folks, household names. Just like the Dodgers, folks. Everybody in this lineup, household name. For the Orioles, leading off playing left field, Austin Slater. Anthony Santander is back in the two-hole tonight, and he'll be in right field. Gunnar Henderson will bat third and play shortstop. Eloy Jimenez is back in the lineup as the DH. He'll be in the cleanup spot here. Ramon Arias all the way up to the five-hole, playing third base. Colton Cowser against a lefty starter is going to bat sixth and play center field. Emmanuel Rivera will be at first base, right-hander, in place of Ryan O'Hearn. Now the other two names just jumped off the page. James McCann will do the catching and bat eighth, and Jackson Holliday will play second and bat ninth. Austin Gomber, 4.9 record, 4.70 ERA in 25 starts. A whip of 1.29. Opponents hitting 264 off of him. He's given up 26 home runs. And, of course, this is a very hitter-friendly ballpark, maybe the most friendly ballpark in the history of Major League Baseball, folks. The Mile High Coors Field here in Denver. The ball just flies away in this high altitude and thin air. Folks, we're ready to go. Austin Slater's coming up.
Hey, who are you kidding, Preppy?
And the first pitch of the ball game is outside for ball one from Austin Gomber. Folks, baseball, it's back. The 1-0. That one's lifted into left center. Going back on it is the center fielder. He's on the track, and the catch is made out there by Brenton Doyle. So a deep fly ball here on the first batter, Slater. But, again, this ballpark will help. That's probably 15, 20 feet short in another park from where that ball wound up. So it's Beck in left, Doyle in center, and I already missed the rest of it. Cave in right, McMahon at third, as Santander takes a look at ball one.
That's not a tater tot, that's a tater giant.
Tovar at short, Rodgers at second, Togley at first, Stallings behind the plate for the Rockies. Here's a pitch in there for a strike. 1-1 the count on Anthony Santander. Oh, wait, this is the ESPN page. Wait a minute. Is the ESPN page kind of in line with me? I'm on a 1-1 count right now. Let's take a look. Next pitch is hit in the air to right field. Going back up, taking a look, and that ball is off the top of the wall. Anthony Santander will get into second base with a double. All right. Welcome to Denver, folks. I love it out here. Splash it up. We've got ourselves an extra base hit. Two batters into the ball game.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
The sprinkler is on. The faucet's already been turned on. Gunnar Henderson's coming up.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
I'm going to keep a close eye on this ESPN page. First pitch to Gunnar is a called strike at the bottom of the zone, and it looks like this thing is lined up perfectly right now. Keep your fingers crossed, folks. Maybe we don't have to deal with the antiquated Yahoo page. A pitch. That one's hit in the air. Center field, right center. Going to hang up there for Doyle, though. The center fielder makes the catch. Santander will stay at second base. 2 down in the inning. After a fly ball to center. Look at that animation, folks. Folks. Hey, Lola, thank you so much. I enjoy doing it. However, there's a lot of people out there who don't enjoy me. But I'm used to it. Here is Eloy Jimenez. And the first pitch is a called strike on a curveball. Bottom of the zone. Yeah, I tried to use ESPN Edward earlier on when I started the channel, but they were always ahead of me. And I didn't want to get things spoiled. Yahoo seemed to be a few seconds behind, so that's why I was going with the old school Yahoo page. This pitch is off the plate. 1-1 the count to Eloy Jimenez, hitting .249. We need him to drive in Anthony Santander. And see, it is already spoiled. As he's going to hit a fly ball to center field, taking Doyle all the way back to the track and right in front of the wall. He makes the catch. Santander nearly hit one out, got a double. Slater nearly hit one out, and Jimenez nearly hit one out. It all results in no runs, 1 hit, and 1 man left on base. We go to the bottom of the first, no score. Orioles nothing, Rockies coming up to hit. I see that it is a split second ahead, and that could really, in some moment in the ballgame, really screw things up. Do what I got to do, huh? Do what I got to... I'll tell you what I need to do. I need to find somebody to help market this channel. I mean, folks, again, like, imagine you're me, right? And you're like, all right, okay, so 20, okay, so we got here, and then, yeah, that was a nice night. Eight that night, and then, yeah, that's a bad 3 days right there. Good Lord, folks. Soren, please do. Well, I anything would help. I don't know. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do. I really don't. I guess I'm going to keep this. I told you I know staff at the warehouse. Well, I mean, Soren, we're talking about growing my channel. Are you suggesting that the Orioles organization is going to just give my channel a boost in some way? I mean, I'd be great. I don't know how or what, but let me know what I got to do, man. I'm here. You know where to find me. I'm right here, man. So go right ahead and drop a name, and feel free. I'm gonna have a little bit of food off. I'm gonna try to lean out of the way here. I gotta try to eat some food between innings. Sorry, folks. I'm not totally off camera, but I'm trying. Albert Suarez is on the mound, and the first pitch to the Rockies, Charlie Blackmon, is hit hard on the ground and through into right center field for a leadoff single. Excuse me, that was the third pitch already. I apologize. I thought I was keeping an eye on things. Third pitch here in the at-bat is hit on the ground by Charlie Blackmon for a leadoff single for the Rockies. Here is Ezekiel Tovar, and he swings at a fastball and fouls it up out of play. Tovar hitting .273. He's a good young player, only 23 years old. 21 homers and 62 runs batted in on the season. Right-handed hitter. And this pitch is swung on and missed. Off the plate outside, 0-2. I'm suggesting they can't publicly because of Masson, but amongst the staff, I'll make sure they know you. Yeah, again, Soren, feel free. Anybody, spread the word any way you can. It can't hurt. I know that much. It can't hurt. This pitch is off the plate outside for ball 2. Excuse me, ball 1. Boy, I'm going to make several mistakes. Soren, if you pass off any of my stuff, like here's a link to one of BW's calls. Just don't make it any of the calls since yesterday, because this back problem is killing me. This is a double play ball. Gunner to Holiday to first, not in time. Man, Tovar gets down the line quick. That looked like a tailor-made double play ball. Hit on the ground right to Henderson. Holiday's right there at the bag to take the transfer. Didn't have any troubles throwing it down the first. But Tovar beats it out for a fielder's choice, one away. So with that kind of speed, I guess we need to keep an eye on Tovar here at second base. Here's Ryan McMahon. I believe he was the lone representative on the Rockies squad for the All-Star team this year. He was also considered to be a potential trade piece during the trade deadline, but he wound up staying here with the ball club. 244 average, 17 homers, 59 driven in, and he's a pretty good defensive third baseman as well. The 0-1 pitch to him is hitting the left side and slicing out of play. Foul ball. No balls and 2 strikes. Just getting started, folks, here. First game of 3 at Coors Field in Denver, Colorado. Bottom of the first, runner at first with 1 down. And the 0-2 pitch to Ryan McMahon from Albert Suarez is off the plate outside 1-2. Rockies are wearing their traditional home white jerseys and pants with the pinstripes. A little bit of a purple tint. And the Orioles are wearing their black jerseys with the orange lettering on the shirt, gray pants. This pitch is high. And the count now is 2-2 on McMahon. No sign of Tovar looking to steal yet. I figured he might try. Again, he got down the line quick. There's a lot of these guys I'm going to be looking at for the first time here on this Rockies team. This pitch is just outside, and the count has gone full now on Ryan McMahon. Brenton Doyle, probably the most exciting young player on this team right now, is on deck. Runner at first, 1 out. Payoff pitch. Swung on and missed, and a throw down to second, and they nail him. It's a strike him out, throw him out to win the inning, folks. James McCann nails the base runner after McMahon strikes out. Let's get that in there, too.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
We go to the second inning, scoreless in Colorado. You ain't alone, BW, with back. Let me just, before I even go further, Edward, trust me, whether it's a back issue or anything else going on, I don't live in a little bubble where I'm like, oh, God, I must be the only person. Yeah, I know, man. I know it's back problems. It's got to be the worst thing for anybody like over the age of 40 or so. It's just the worst. I have 5 herniated discs, and 1 is at the base of my spine, and the orthopedic surgery is not it sucks, Edward. So you're just kind of stuck with it? Yeah, man. And not to go too much into your private life there, Edward, but do you remember how it kind of just happened one day? Because it just sucks. I'm sitting there in a chair designed for comfort, and I come to find out a day or 2 later that chair absolutely jacked up my back. It stinks. I thought I was living the life of Riley in the lap of luxury, literally. Turned out to be a red herring. I tell you what, I've never been to Denver. And, folks, I'm not really a big fan of driving up into the mountains. Have you ever driven into the mountains? It's scary. I've driven through the mountains of the Appalachians, cutting through to, like, Tennessee or somewhere. And, you know, it's nothing but 18-wheelers out there. Everything's on a crazy, like, angle. You're either just barely getting over a hill that you can't even see over the other side of, or you're going crazy downhill with an 18-wheeler right on your tail. You're just like holding the brake going down this like 30-degree. Oh, I can't stand driving through the mountains. 2-0 the count on Ramon Arias. How you doing, folks?
I have a brother.
That pitch is a called strike, and that looked a little bit upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. And then, you know, if you get into smaller roads or taking these hairpin turns, here's a line drive right to second base, though. Rogers with the catch as he just leans to his right to make this catch here to get the first out in the top of the second. Colton Cowser, folks. He has a big smile there with the Colorado catcher. Cowser's usually got a nice big smile on his face. He's enjoying life in the bigs. Had that big 3-run homer yesterday. The only moment of offense for this Orioles team that has got to get things going here offensively at Coors Field. The 1-0 pitch, that one is swung on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, yeah. And then, like, if there's any bad conditions, if the road is a little bit wet or anything. Yeah, imagine you're on a wet road in the mountains. There's, like, no guardrails on the side. So you've got, like, a giant cliff on one side. You got just a void on the other. Here's a foul ball back by Cowser, and that'll get out of play, 2-2. And then you got a slick road. You got 18-wheelers carrying like 5 tons of like lumber. Yeah. Add a little snow in there. Yeah. How do people do it? I don't know. I was freaking out. I remember I made a move from D.C. to Memphis back in 2001. This one's hit the right center field pretty well, and that'll get down. Out of reach of the right fielder, Cowser is going to hit second base, and he will hold up there. Man, Cowser might have been able to get to third, but it will take the double from Colton Cowser. Second double for the Orioles. Second hit for the Orioles. And again, they've had a couple of other balls that have gone to the track. We've got a runner in scoring position with 1 away here. Cowser with an extra base hit off a lefty. You like to see that. Here is Emmanuel Rivera. I've got no sound for him, and that's a called strike. Tell you what, Rivera, cash in this run, and I promise I'll add you to the soundboard before tomorrow's ball game. 213 average for Rivera. 0-1 pitch is swung on and fouled away 0-2. Oh, yeah. Then you got to watch out for falling boulders. You know, there's probably deer hopping around. It's just a mess. I don't know how people do it. And then you got to pull off, get some gas somewhere, and then you got to deal with some person that might scare the ever-living crap out of you. The 0-2 pitch is a curveball up and away. Rivera is living la vida loca, huh? All right. Oh, Patrick, did you really need to correct the spelling? I didn't think it was living la vida colonoca. That one's hit up middle. Base hit. Rivera. Cowser turns third. Cowser will score. The Orioles have taken a 1-0 lead. Emmanuel Rivera, welcome to the soundboard. I keep my promises. The first RBI, I believe, for the Orioles, Emmanuel Rivera.
It's magic
Rivera. Here's James McCann.
Tough guy. Thinks he's a tough guy.
Runner at first, 1 out. The 1-0 pitch is a called strike. Belled high on the outside corner. Chilo, I said it the first thing. As soon as he got the hit. I didn't even say what the score was or who came. I'm like, all right, you're in there. You're on the board. Here's the pitch. Swung on and missed. 1 ball and 2 strikes. McCann out in front of a changeup. McCann's average at 222. That's 2 for 9 on average. He'll give you 1 hit every 4.5 at-bats. That's what he'll do. This is a check swing foul. McCann's still wearing that protective mask. You know, if you're going to wear it for this long, I wouldn't mind a little bit of customization. It's a little bit boring. Maybe he could write on the patches there below the eyes the same phrase Billy Ripken had on the knob of his baseball bat in that 1988 Fleer baseball card. That would be fun. We got a 2-2 count now on McCann. Runner at first, 1 out, a run in. The pitch, lifted foul off to the right. 2-2 of the count. Everyone keeps typing in, you promise. You promised. You promised. Whoa, Robert. You're right over there. This pitch is hitting the air to center. Going to hang up there for Doyle, moving to his left. That is out number 2. Rivera goes back to first. 2 down for Jackson. All right. Robert, you okay over there? Just a momentary case of Tourette's? What's shaking, Robert? Jackson Holiday at the plate. 2 down, runners at first. Oh, right, of course. I'm sorry. My own reference, Robert, and I forgot it. I stink. This pitch is in the dirt. Want to know the count? That's on me, Robert. Look, I haven't even touched my coffee yet. All right, you see that? That is a full coffee. That explains that. The 1-0 to Holiday is a little bit high, 2-0.
That's not a tater tot. That's a tater giant.
That is the wrong button, is what that is. The 2-0 to Jackson Holiday is taken off the plate outside, 3-0. Take another, Jackson. Keep the line a-moving. I'm going to sneak in a bite to eat. This pitch is called a strike on the inside edge. Three and 1 the count. And the pitch. Check swing. It's called a strike. And I have to watch a picture-in-picture of the ballgame right now because apparently it's very important that I look at a bunch of unnecessary graphics and a small window of Matt Holliday sitting in the stands watching his son hit. I could care less. Give me the ballgame and give me to it big. Full count. Payoff pitch to Jackson. Swung on and missed, and down he goes. I tell you what, his dad cannot be at the ballgame. Every time I see his dad at the ballgame, he was there for every game at the start of his first call-up. And finally, Holiday got that first hit. I want to know what Jackson's batting average is when Dad's out there watching the game. I don't know. Is he going to be here all weekend? I don't know. We go to the bottom of the second, folks. Orioles 1, Rockies nothing. Emmanuel Rivera with the big hit. And now I got to think, what kind of a sound drop can I get for Emmanuel Rivera? Maybe something river-based? Maybe something like the French Riviera? Nah, that's stupid. Emmanuel Rivera. A flowing river. In Gavial. What is that, Soren? I feel out of the loop. Emmanuel Lewis Webster? You want me to get a Webster drop? That's a stretch. I'll just get Webster on the soundboard and nobody will. A flushing urinal? My. The man just drove in the go-ahead run, the man. Brenton Doyle is a 2024 nominee for the Heart and Hustle Award. Heart and Hustle. I've got half of those. And the half I have has had triple bypass already. Here we go. Brenton Doyle at the plate, folks. First look at this guy. And that's a comebacker to Suarez on one pitch. Albert, do your thing, boy. 1 out in the second on 11 pitches. Albert Suarez. Economical. I'm going to start calling him Big Lots. That's my new Albert Suarez nickname. You know, you need to go in and buy something cheap. You need to stretch that dollar. You head on over to Big Lots and get you some off-brand piece of junk. Albert Big Lots Suarez. Here's Brendan Rodgers. 1 out. First pitch is a strike. And here's a curveball off the plate outside, 1-1. Now we're on to different strokes. At the end of 7 innings, the Yankees are up 4-2 in the Cardinals. You like hey, hey, hey? No, he's economical. I'm not calling him Family Dollar. This pitch is off the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. What do you want? Sharper image? What do you want me to give this guy? Big Lots. Number 1. That one's lined up the middle. A base hit for Rodgers. 1 out single. 1 out single for the Rockies. Hey, folks, if you're in the Denver area, head on out to the ballpark for the Rockies Taco Special between 4 and 6 p.m. What the hell am I reading over here? Here's Jake Cave. Have they actually renamed it, Janet? Here's the first pitch. That is drilled. Oh, but it's dropping in, and Santander makes the catch. I thought that... Oh, man, I can't read a baseball out here in this ballpark. I see a ball hit hard off the bat. I'm thinking it's gone. That ball was hitting the shallow right field. On the line, Santander comes in, makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Michael Toglia now coming up, left-handed batter. Just raised the price. $1.25 tree. $1.02. Toglia with a 1-0 count. Runner at first, 2 down here in the bottom of the second inning. The pitch is swung on and missed. The cutter there from Suarez. I tell you what, I'll buy that for $1. Pitch. Right in there. Strike 2. Not sure what Toglia was looking for there. That was straight and right in there. .219 average for Toglia, the first baseman. This one is a broken bat, and it's going to bloop into shallow left field for a base hit. A broken bat bloop. Say that 10 times fast. Well, 10 times, that's asking a lot. Saying anything 10 times is a chore. Say that 4 times fast. So first and second, 2 down after the broken bat bloop. Big Lots went belly up. Of course they did. Look, I'm not about to get Albert to be called Big Lots. I just like the name. Albert Big Lots Suarez. He's big, and I like him a lot. So it makes sense. The pitch is in there for a strike, top of the zone to Jacob Stallings. Hey, Stallings, what are you waiting for? Get it? The 0-1 pitch. Swung on, line, foul ball off to the right. Oh, yeah, Fat Albert. That's much more kind. That's so much more kind to Albert. I wouldn't want to insult him by calling him Big Lots. Let me just call him Fat. That's much nicer. I'm not awful. I'm hilarious. Hey, Stallings, what are you waiting for? The 0-2 pitch is high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. I tell you what, Stallings, he's got this reputation as a procrastinator. He's always putting things on hold, this Stallings guy. How do you say something without saying it? The 1-2 pitch is high, 2-2. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, by the way, with my current back situation, there will be no Weird Harold dances anytime soon, or Weird Harold walks. In fact, that might actually... Swing and a miss! Pitch chased off the plate outside. Stallings strikes out to end the inning.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
If I try to walk like Weird Harold right now... Hey, Rob is down with it. Rob is down. Let's go, Big Lots. All right, look. Can we find some kind of happy medium here? How about if I go, hey, 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 it's Albert Big Lots Suarez. There. Everybody's happy. All right. Now the world don't move to the beat of just one drum. What might be right for you may not be right for some. The man is born, he's a man of means. Then along come two. They got nothing but the genes, but they got different strokes it takes. Different strokes it takes. Different strokes to the world. Everybody's got a special kind of story. Everybody's got a way to shine. But no matter what you got, not a lot. So what? They got theirs, you got yours, and I got mine. And you know what the next line on that? I don't know what it is. And it's like, together with the body. I don't know what they say right there. Somebody help me out. It's the one line there I don't know. They hit a high note, and I don't know what the hell they're saying. Another one of those things I've been just sitting around for 40 years wondering what the hell. Hey, thanks, Soren. Thank you very much. Hey, fun fact, Dana Plato was a crackhead. All right, folks, top of the third, Austin Slater, top of the order coming up.
Hey, who are you kidding, Preppy?
Oh, Soren, take a number. I've got enough of those already. First pitch is a bunt attempt. It's hit hard down the third baseline. McMahon wisely allows it to go foul. It was fair to about 10 feet before the bag, but you could see the English on that ball. It was always going to start fading foul. There's Matt Holliday sitting front. Matt, go sit in the in the box. Could you not be within like talking distance of your son? I just get the hunch. You might be up his jock a little bit too much. It might be, I don't know. I don't think Jackson does well with daddy around. Oh, the Cardinals got a run back, 4-3. The 0-1 to Slater is a swing and a miss, 0-2. 1-0 Orioles, top of the third on an RBI single by Emmanuel Rivera. I don't know. Is Matt around? This pitch is low. Is Ms. Janet? Ms. Janet is around. Rob's around. Froggy's taking a holiday. Oh, my. The 1-2 pitch is laid off. A pitch up and away, 2-2. This Matt. 2-2 pitch. That ball's upstairs. Full count. Slater hit it to the track his first time up. Here's the pitch. That is called a strike, and that is high, ump. Come on now. Slater throws his bat down. If he's not careful, he's going to get tossed. He is chirping here. Come on, Blue. What the hell?
Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling? Why don't you wake up and smell what you shoveling?
That should have been ball 4. Instead, it's out 1. Here's Anthony Santander, and he swings and fouls a pitch right behind the plate.
That's not a tater tot. That's a tater giant.
Solo shot by veteran Nolan Arenado have the Cardinals back to within a run. Folks, Clay Holmes might blow another save. Hang in there. This pitch is fouled away. 0-2 on Santander. You can be my bodyguard. I can be your long-lost pal. I can call you Betty. But Betty, when you call me, you can call me Al. Call me. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na, 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 na. Na 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 na. We got a 1-1 count on Anthony Santander. Pitch is high. 2 balls and a strike. Hey, hang in there, Jonathan. You got a. Hey, there's worse lyrics out there. You want me to do a Divinals cover song right now? We can take a left turn real quick. Oh, you don't like any songs with a bunch of na-nas in it? Oh, I guess you're not a Hey Jude fan, huh? Because that song is about 2 minutes of Paul singing about Jude and about 8 minutes of saying na 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 na. Na 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 na. Hey, Jude. 2-2 pitch. That is low. Full count on Anthony Santander. 1 out, nobody on. Top of the third. You got to admit, there's a lot of good songs with na 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 in it. Payoff pitch to Tony is hit on the ground foul. We'll do it again. It could be worse. Could be bomb da bomb da bomb da bomb bomb da bomb da bomb da bang da bang dang da ding a dong ding. Blue moon. This one's line drive. First baseman has got it. Toglia with the catch on a liner by Tony. 2 down. Bomb da bomb da bomb da bomb bomb da bomb da bomb dang a dang dang a ding a dong ding. I mean, what is that? I remember when my parents used to make fun of my music growing up, late 80s, early 90s. And I would always just point out to one of those songs. They'd be like, what is Radiohead? What does that even mean? I'm like, I don't know. What is bomb da bomb da bomb da bomb bomb da bomb da bomb dang a dang dang a ding a dong ding? Like, what the hell is that, Dad? With your dumb music. Whatever. All right. Janet with the hot take on a band that broke up half a century ago. All right. You know what's overrated? Saying that the Beatles are overrated. I think that's starting to get overrated, Janet. Don't you agree? Come on now. Just let them be. Let it be. I'm whispering words of wisdom to you right now, Janet. Just let it be. Here's a check swing to Gunner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Come on.
His name's Gunner, and he's dating my mom.
2 down, nobody on, the 1-2 count on Gunnar Henderson. I'm feeling a little bit weird tonight. The first pitch is hit on the ground. The first pitch, the next pitch, hit on the ground to first, and Togley will flip it to the pitcher covering for the final out. Nothing doing here in the third inning. We go to the bottom half. Rockies' turn to hit. It's Orioles 1, Colorado nothing. The Beatles are a bandwagon. Janet, Janet, don't die on this hill. Honestly, Janet, I mean, you got the name Hill in your name. This is not one to die on. This just isn't. I mean, there's so many overrated bands out there. I get it. I get how some people, if you don't like the Beatles, it feels like all you ever hear is how they're the best and all this. But, I mean, there's so many other bands that have gotten, you know, way more whatever than they just, I mean, I don't know. Come on. They're the Beatles. They're the Beatles, Janet. Come on now. What's your ex's? I'm sorry, Jenny. You'll have to explain that a little bit better. So, wait, something with your ex left a bad taste in your mouth with the Beatles? Is that what I'm getting at? Bill Haley gave us rock and roll. Everybody just slow your roll. Slow your roll. I mean, if we're going to talk about origins, according to Bing. What does that even mean? Oh, I got you, Janet. But you're not stuck with it. Nobody's stuck with a name they don't want. There's ways to get out of there. I love it that Bing has a best band list. Like, what kind of... Here's Jordan Beck, number 9 hitter up for the Rockies to begin the bottom of the third. First pitch is ball 1. Beck, a right-handed hitter, playing left field for the Rockies. This pitch is low and away, 2-0. Now Muddy Waters. Now we're talking my speed. Ah, gotcha. This one's hit line and boy, Holiday. Jeez, Jackson. This one's hit hard on the ground to second base, and it eats up Jackson Holiday, gets into right center field. They're going to call that a hit probably because it was hit hard, but you got to field that ball. We'll see how they score it. They give him a hit, but you got to make that play, man. You got to at least keep it on the infield and try to maybe pick it up and get the out. You can afford to do that at second base. You can afford to just knock it down. You got time. Here's Charlie Blackmon. First pitch is off the plate for ball 1. Oh, Toots and the Maytals. I've had the pleasure of seeing a few of their shows at the 930 Club over the years. Toots been kicking it a long time. 1-0. First a check on the runner. So the leadoff man on after a ball that ate up Jackson Holiday goes down as a hit. Fourth hit for the Rockies already, with nobody out in the third. Charlie Blackmon has a hit already tonight. This pitch is fouled away. Blackmon kind of looks like if Cionel Perez grew a giant beard. Here's a throw down on another stolen base attempt, and this time the runner is safe. A straight steal by the number 9 man there. Already forgotten who the hell's on base. Who is that masked man? That's Jordan Beck. Just got the hand in there before the tag. It was pretty close. So now runner at second with nobody out. That is the tying run. The 2-1 to Blackmon is hit on the ground, and Holiday does stop this one. Gets up, throws out Blackmon, but Charlie does his job. A productive out, a ground ball on the right side, which pushes the tying run now to third base. So with one down, the Rockies 90 feet away from tying the ball game. All right, here's Tovar, and he takes high for ball one. Ezekiel Tovar hit into a fielder's choice in the first inning. He's up there in a big RBI spot right now. Runner at third, one out. The pitch, swing and a miss. The high gas from Suarez. 1 ball, 1 strike. And they show Matt Holliday in the stands again. The 1-1 pitch. Hit foul. Hey, 2 strikes now. 2 strikes on Tovar. A 1-2 count. Couple of chances to throw something that hopefully Tovar isn't looking for, but is going to chase after. The 1-2 pitch, way off the plate. That's not going to do it. Man, oh man, that has got to be my biggest pain, is when we get ahead in the count and we're looking to try to induce a bad swing, but we wind up throwing a pitch that's so far away from the plate that it doesn't even, the batter just immediately just says, nah, that's not a strike, and they give up. Now he reaches for one here, and there you go. Keep that pitch off the plate. Just keep it somewhat enticing. The best he could do on that pitch was foul it away. So 2-2 still now on Ezekiel Tovar. Pitch. High fastball that kept rising, and Tovar got a piece of it, fouled it straight back. Quite the AB going here, folks. The Rockies are threatening with a tying run at third and only 1 out. A 2-2 count on Tovar. This will be the 7th pitch of the sequence. And it's swung on and hit to the right side. And what are we going to do? Are we going to try to catch this? And wow, Santander did catch it, which means the runner will come in to score. And I'm not sure how to feel about it all. That's going to be a sacrifice fly. Oh, Tony didn't make the catch. Why did the runner start coming in? The kid made the catch. Nice catch, kid. Why did the runner tag and come in? I'm thinking the whole time, Tony, don't make this catch because just let it drop. Even though I understand some of you might disagree. And right now, speaking of disagreements, Brandon Hyde is out right now to argue about what I don't know. It's not interference on the kid. This ball is definitely in the stands. The kid had every right. No, the kid had every right to this baseball. This kid's barely tall enough to reach into the field of play. Well, then again, I mean, it is right there. On second look, it is kind of right on the railing there. I mean, Tony was definitely ready to catch it. Yeah, I mean, you know, if you think it's interference, I'm not going to say it isn't. It's very, very close. It's not obvious either way. So we're challenging, but what's the result of the challenge? Because if Tony catches the ball, the runner is in the score. That's what we want. We want to boy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to light up a Lucky, and you guys tell me what the hell's going on. All right? I got a lot of coffee to drink. I got a lot of breakfast uneaten. I'll just check chat out in a minute. Hey, the man. I quit. I want you to do the job. The man, the job is yours. So what's the call here? The play stands. There's no interference. So we lose our challenge. So after all that, the kid gets a baseball. So that review decided whether or not that kid got ejected from the ball game. And the kid wins the challenge. Hey, more power to the kid. He gets to keep a baseball that he caught instead of Santander, and he gets to stay in the ballpark rather than get removed based on a replay ruling. 2-2 pitch to Tovar is swung on and hit foul off to the right. Oh, this has been an interesting inning. Everybody's huddled around that kid now. What's going on over there? What is he, a celebrity now? Yeah, keep showing me the kid and not Matt Holliday. I'll be happy. 2-2 pitch to Tovar is lifted, and that's going to dunk in for a base hit. I tell you what, not much you can do about this, folks. Suarez threw a pitch, looked like a fastball about 4 inches above the zone, but Tovar just went up there and got it. I mean, that is letter high. How did he get that kind of wood on the ball? Man, what a swing. You can't blame Albert for that one. How does a kid get ejected if it's not interference? Cameron, how are you confirming this? Are you at the ballpark? I love when people just throw out stuff as if they're facts with zero way of knowing. This one is hit into left center. That's a base hit. And that's going to put runners at the corners now with 1 out. So the Rockies have jumped on Albert Suarez here, and now we're in trouble, folks. They've already tied the ball game. Now they've got first and third with only 1 out. This ball hit just over the glove of Gunnar Henderson in the left center field by Ryan McMahon. So first and third. Well, apparently the kid didn't steal it, Chilo. If it's not interference, he has a right to make that catch. It might be right on the border, but it's still... This is a base hit. Another dunker. Dinks and dunks. This ball not hit all that hard, but just served up the middle. RBI. The Rockies now lead at 2-1, and it's still first and third. This is the sort of rally I've been waiting for us to show. Just peppering base hits, bloops, and singles. Yankee game is final. Two to one Rockies. First and third, one out, and a meeting on the mound right now. I need a lucky. Man, oh man. Red Sox won, Yankees won, and we're losing the Rockies. Worst way to... Who cares about what the Red Sox did, Chilo? Don't worry about that. I get it. We're scoreboard watching the Yankees. Nobody cares about the Red Sox now. They know. They know that it's over. Here's Brendan Rodgers swinging a miss. Rodgers had to hit his first time up. 7 hits already for the Rockies. We're only in the third inning. And Chilo, I'm telling you that they won't. Jackson Holliday fields a ground ball, taps the bag himself, throws to first in time for a double play. That'll end the inning. And it keeps that runner at third stranded. The Rockies score twice. They've taken the lead, but a long way to go, folks. We'll head to the fourth. 2-1 Rockies. Folks, if the Red Sox catch us, we're out of the postseason. Chilo, here's what the Red Sox would need to do, and here's what we would need to do in order for what you're suggesting would take place. Here's what would need to happen. We got what? 32 games left to 27 games left to play. If we go 14-13, if we just play 500 ball the rest of the way, the Red Sox would have to go something like 22-5. Okay? If we just play 500, the Red Sox would have to go 22-5 down the stretch to knock us out, Chilo. Do you honestly think that's happening? Because it's not. Okay? Don't worry about it. There's no reason to worry about the Red Sox. I'm telling you, by the end of this coming week, it'll probably be mathematically impossible. Well, not mathematically, but I mean, it would have to now come down to us losing every game while they win 25. I mean, it's just not happening. What a snooze fest. What's that, JJ? You mean the Phillies tonight or us? I'm here. Yes, that's implied by your first comment. Hey, JJ, how'd your game go? Yes, the Phillies game. What is there, an echo in here? JJ, come on now. How did the game go? Here's Eloy Jimenez to lead it off for the Orioles. And he takes a called strike, belt high on the outside corner. The Phillies was a snooze fest. This pitch is low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1 Rockies, top of the fourth. The Orioles with 1 in the second. The Rockies just scored 2 in the third. Here's a swing and a miss. 2 strikes on Eloy Jimenez, who asks for time. Did I slow talk to JJ? I'm not sure. What does that entail, slow talking? Here's one line foul down the right field line. A ball and 2 strikes on Jimenez. Austin Gomber on 58 pitches. Just starting out the 4th inning here. That one's reached for and hit into left field and will dunk in. And the left fielder, what's this kid's name? Jordan what? The hell's this kid's name? Jordan Beck. Hey, Beck. You're a loser, baby, so why don't you kill me? That's right. Eloy's on with a base hit, folks. Turn on the faucet. Here's Ramon.
I have a brother.
First pitch to Arias is swung on and missed. Ramon lined out his first time up. His average at 249, 10 homers, 35 driven in. This pitch is up and away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Tell you what, any more dunking, I need some coffee and a donut. This game is where it's at. There's a called strike. A nice backdoor breaking ball there by Gomber on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Jimenez at first, nobody out. He is the tying run. We're in the top of the 4th, 2-1 Rockies. This one's hit hard on the ground, and that is a fair ball. Fair ball. Jimenez stopped at second. Now he's going to try to go to third, and what an idiot. What an idiot, man.
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
Instead of first and second, nobody out. Wait, Jimenez came in to score? Wait, thrown out at third. Why does it say 2-2 on the... God, the broadcast showed a 2-2 ball game. What are they smoking? Yeah, so instead of first and second with nobody out, it's a runner at second with 1 out, and they still haven't fixed it on the screen here. Jimenez hit second base. There was a slight bobble in left field, and suddenly he thought he could turn on the Jets, and he's thrown out by a mile at third. There's a called strike to Colton Cowser. I mean, the one time I see Eloy try to look like he's hustling, and it's just the worst, dumbest spot to do it. Folks, we still got the tying run out there at second base, only 1 out. A base hit can tie the ball game. This pitch is swung on and missed, and Cowser strikes out, 2 down. Pitch in the dirt. The thing with Jimenez, if he just ran like with any amount of hustle normally, he would have already been turning second sooner. And then maybe with a little bit of that momentum, he would have just kept going on into third. But he turned second, stopped, saw the bobble, and then thought, well, I'll just start again from a dead stop and make it to third on a baseball that's in left field right in front of me. Just What are you thinking there? Rivera fouls one back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner at second, 2 down. Rivera's driven in the only run of the game. This one's hitting to center field and going back on it is Doyle. He's still at the track. He's at the wall. This ball is gone! Bye, birdie! Emmanuel Rivera, the RBI king. First RBI base hit to get us on the board for a 1-0 lead. And now a 2-run bomb to center to give us a 3-2 lead. Holy cow. Get into my soundboard. Emmanuel Rivera.
It's magic. You know. It's magic.
My goodness. Holy cow.
Bye, birdie.
James McCann at the plate. 0-1 the count. Pitch. Low. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Splish splash, I was taking a bath.
3-2 Baltimore. Coors Field, folks. Line drive caught by the first baseman. Wow. That ball was ticketed down the right field line, and Toglia, a full stretch to his left to rob James McCann of potential extra bases. It is McCann. It might have been a single. Either way, a fine play there defensively by the Rockies to win the inning. But the Orioles. Yeah, and if Jimenez doesn't make that stupid decision, it should be 4-2. Emmanuel Rivera. Folks, this guy, this might be the only game he does anything for us, but if it buys us a win, then well played. 7 no-hit innings for Emmanuel Valdez right now. Oh, excuse me, I'm thinking of Emmanuel Rivera. I'm in love. Framber Valdez has got a no-hitter going. In 7 innings against the Royals, too. Boy, what a matchup that is. The Royals and Astros. If there's 2 teams I'm not really thrilled with matching up with in the playoffs, it's probably those 2. I'd rather play the Yankees than either of those teams. Hot take. Hot take. I think we have the Yankees number. I really do. I think we have the kind of team that can beat the Yankees easier than a team like the Royals that like to run a lot, or the Astros just with all that experience. And I don't know. I'd rather go after the Yankees. Give me New York. Give me New York. All right. 3-2 Orioles. We're going to the bottom of the 4th. Another shot of that full layout catch there by Toglia, who is currently on deck. Jake Cave will lead it off for the Rockies. Isn't that always the case? You make a great play to end the inning, and then you wind up the next inning on deck. Rivera is a small stream. Oh, kind of like my channel. See, me and Rivera have a lot in common. We're a couple of small streamers. There's Jake Cave, and that pitch is high for ball 1. OBW. Oh, now. This pitch is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Folks, I think there's a bit of a lag going on. When I started the stream, I hit the button, and it took like 30 seconds for the YouTube start your stream button to pop up. So there was a delay there. Let's do a lag check as this pitch is fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Folks, I'm going to say a number. Type it in as soon as you hear it if you don't mind. The number is 4. I repeat, the number is 4. Do it for Earl. There we go. All right. Hey, looks okay. Not too shabby. The 1-2 pitch to Cave is fouled away off to the right. Now, folks, if you are just typing in a 4 after this moment, then the odds are there might be something going on your end, not mine. Jake Cave is got a 1-2 count, and the pitch is laid off. Pitch outside. Hey, maybe I should do a lag check more often. I get to see some faces in here that normally don't do a whole lot of talking. How you doing, folks? This ball is grounded foul, still 2-2.
Oh, Muttley. The Orioles are going to win at least 2, maybe sweep the series. What do you think about that, Muttley?
This one's hit in the air right center. Could be trouble. No, it's not. Who is that masked man? That is Colton Cowser making a catch out there in right center field. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th. Here is Toglia. Oh, drat. Okay, folks, 1 out, nobody on. First pitch is in there for a strike to Toglia. He's got a base hit already tonight. 2 runs, 7 hits for the Rockies. 3 runs on 6 hits for the Orioles. This pitch is off the plate outside, 1-1. Yeah, I'll be right back too, Janet. Swing and a miss, 1-2 the count. Where are my luckies? The pitch. Oh, that one's crushed. But right to Anthony Santander and right. I don't know why I can't read the ball off the bat here in Colorado. I was worried, but that ball lined right to Anthony Santander. 2 down, nobody on, bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up Jacob Stallings. Hey, what are you waiting for, huh? This pitch is popped straight up and looks like it's going to hang on the infield. Who wants it? McCann makes the catch. And the inning is over, I think. Yes, we go to the 5th inning, folks. Orioles 3, Rockies 2. All right. Hi, everybody. Jackson Holliday is going to lead it off for the Orioles here in the top of the 5th. You got to keep it herniated. Anybody remember The Offspring? They had a song about a herniated disc. You got to keep them herniated. This pitch is off the plate for ball 1. That pitch is off the plate. Ball 2. Hey! Yeah, you're hurting on my back. Stop showing his dad watching. God, it's so cringe. Dad's watching. Is anybody watching the Rockies coverage of this game? Oh, God. Or are they doing it? Jackson Holliday draws a 4-pitch walk. How about that?
I'm walking here.
Jackson, I didn't swing at anything, Holliday. Here's Austin Slater.
Hey, who are you kidding, Preppy?
I want to see Holliday run. I want to see Holliday run. I want to see Holliday run, and he's running, and he has stolen a base. Ha ha!
Meep, meep.
Finally, he got the first one out of the way, and now he looks like he wants to run.
Meep, meep.
I swear, I think Holliday was just timid about that first try, and now he got it out of the way. It's like smoking that first lucky. This ball's gonna be caught. A diving catch by the center fielder. Holliday's gonna try to tag and get to third, and he's nailed. Oh my God! Holy cow! Brenton Doyle just absolutely showed why he's one of the more exciting young players in the league. Center fielder, racing in, makes a diving catch, pops up, and nails Jackson Holliday trying to tag and go to third. Unbelievable.
Big buck. Stop it all.
Anthony Santander takes a breaking ball high for ball 1. That Brenton Doyle, well, you got my attention. Wow. That guy did something. I mean, not everybody's making that catch. Not everybody's nailing the runner at third. He did both. 2 down, nobody on. 1-1 count to Tony. Is in there for a strike. My goodness. Jackson steals a base. Gets me excited. This pitch is chopped foul at the plate. Or no, they're saying Tony swung and missed altogether. That ball must have bounced in there. Tony swung at a low pitch. I thought he got a piece. This inning is over. And this is an inning that, geez. Let's just act like this inning didn't happen. I mean, good for Holliday. He got his second steal of his career. Otherwise, that was a whole lot of ouch. Yeah, that was a little bit goofy. Yeah, the base running, Mike. Well, Eloy Jimenez, I wasn't surprised with that screw up. Holliday, I mean, that was just a perfect throw by Doyle. I mean, Holliday, credit to him for not being so far off the second base bag. He waited to make sure that ball was caught. So he did have a chance to tag, and it took a perfect throw to get him. Just a series of unfortunate events. Some lemony snicket stuff happening here. Time for a special lucky? Yeah, Emery, as soon as I'm done with this one, what do you want me to do? Two-fist him? Look, I'm a degenerate, but I'm not that bad. One burning piece of grass at a time, you know? Like, let me finish this puppy right here, you know? Two outs in the eighth, and the Royals have given up, or the no-hitter is over. All right. Why can't we get some luck on our side once in a while? And maybe we're saving it up, Shantae. Maybe we're saving it up for when it counts the most. How about that? It's called rollover luck. We've got rollover luck. We're going to use it later. All right, bottom of the fifth. Jordan Beck at the plate. First pitch is a one-hopper to Gunner over to first, and time went away. One pitch, one out. Who's this guy? Now, Kevin, what is this statement about? What is this implication? That the Orioles are just a garbage team that the Rockies can't wait to beat up on? What are we saying? This pitch to Blackman is a little bit inside for ball one. Next pitch. In there for a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. 3-2 Orioles in the bottom of the fifth. Regular lucky done. Special lucky. Ow. I can't do that. I can't reach that way. That was a mistake. This pitch is off the plate outside. 2-1 the count. I just need to get up now for a minute. I just need to get up. This pitch is swung on and missed. Uh-oh. Look out. There we go. Give me some slack. Hey, cut me some slack, all right? I'm gonna get over here for a minute. Oh, that ball's hit hard in the right. Santander, though, is there. I can't judge a ball hit to right field, folks. I can't judge a ball hit to right field at all. That is a pretty routine fly ball to right for out number 2. Here's Ezekiel Tovar, bases empty, 2 down in the bottom of the fifth. And the first pitch is high for ball 1. The 1-0. Low and away, 2-0. "71 pitches from Suarez so far. This one is fouled off to the left. The count is 2-1 now on Tovar. Two-one pitch from Suarez is high. 3-1. Hey, folks. Thanks for tuning in to tonight. Your boy is just dealing with some back issues. It's probably going to be like this for, I don't know, a few days, maybe a few weeks, somewhere in between. This pitch is fouled at the plate, and the count has gone full. So, for the next however many games, I'm just going to be walking around. You might be hearing me grunt a little bit. I got to move around. Payoff pitch is reached for and popped up to right. Santander going over into right center makes the catch, and the inning is over. The Orioles keep the lead as we head now to the 6th inning. Baltimore 3, Colorado 2. Folks, now might be a good time for me to mention, hey, I'm glad you found my channel, whether you're new or you've been a bird watcher for a while. Either way, folks, this channel is only going to succeed with help from people like you, and you can do a couple of things to help out. One is very easy. Folks, if you have not yet hit the like button on this here game, I'm asking you quite nicely right now. Please do so as we have a break in the action here. Thumbs up at the bottom of your device. Just tap it. It'll turn bright white, and it'll make everybody happy. Also, you can think about subscribing, folks. Those who have yet to subscribe to the channel, there's a button again right below. It says subscribe. It's free. And what that'll do is have you join the BirdWatcher community. You can hang out in the Charm City chat, and it'll also help this channel grow. It'll help YouTube, it'll help them understand that this channel needs to be seen by more eyes, show up in more people's recommends. And again, this can all happen simply with a grassroots effort with folks like you helping out the channel, okay? I really appreciate it, folks. What is going on? This lighter appears to be out of fluid. And so does this one. So I'm going to have to do something here. Hold on. Where are my tools? We're about to get started here in the top of the sixth. Gunnar Henderson at the plate.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
First pitch, he goes after it, grounded to second. Easy play, one down. Just like that. Oh, Gunnar. That was fast. Too fast. Eloy Jimenez is up. First pitch is a breaking ball. Catches the outside part of the zone for strike one. Jimenez 1 for 2, but was caught on the bases. This one's hitting the right center. It's tailing away from Doyle, and it's over his head. It'll hit up against the base of the wall. Jimenez will hit the second easily with a one-out double. Eloy Jimenez with an extra base hit. One down. All right. Ramon is up. Whoops, wrong button. First pitch, he goes after it.
Brother.
This could drop into no man's land, and it does. Brendan Rodgers, the second baseman, goes out into shallow right center, and the ball drops. He might have overran it. The ball dropping behind him with his back to the infield. Runners now at first and third, one away, and that's the kind of dink-dunk shot we need. We needed that dink. We needed that dunk. First and third. And I think it's time for the milkman. I believe it's milkman time. Folks, get those cows in the chat, and if you got a special emoji, if you're a magic member, you can throw in a few of these milkman emojis if you're so inclined. Like your boy BW is doing right now. There it is. Looks like there's a mound meeting here for the Rockies.
Let me have a Diablo sandwich of Dr. Pepper. Make it fast. I'm in a goddamn hurry.
All right. This mound meeting brought to you by marijuana. It cures what ails you. I'll be right back. All right, I had to light that puppy off screen because I had to do it with the double lighter move, and it's it's kind of trailer trash looking, so I just did it off screen. Here we go, folks. Cowser at the plate. First pitch is hit in the air to right center. Doyle, the center fielder, is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes nobody. Jimenez can't score. Damn it, man. Wrong guy running. Wrong guy to hit it to. 2 down in the inning. Crap. We need a 2-out hit. And who better to do it than Emmanuel Rivera? Folks, here's his walk-up music. First pitch to Rivera is fouled straight back. Rivera 2 for 2 with an RBI single and a 2-run bomb, driving in all 3 Oriole runs so far tonight. He's up here with another big spot, first and third, 2 down. Gomber from the stretch, the 0-1. Curveball hit in the air, right center field, backing up, and on the edge of the track, the catch is made to end the inning. The Orioles squandered a huge chance to add to this 1-run lead, first and third, with only 1 down, and they can't get that runner in from third. I mean, as crazy as it may sound, God. You know what? If this situation comes up again, Eloy Jimenez gets you a double in the 6th inning of a 1-run game, makes it to third base with 1 out, I pinch run for him right there. I do. You may be saying, well, BW, that's probably an inning or 2 too early. I don't care. I don't care. I want that run in more than I want Jimenez to come up and hit another time. Whoever runs or whoever whatever. Worry about him coming up the next time, somebody else. I mean, God, anybody else is probably scoring from that fly ball. He's just too damn slow. Maybe McCann doesn't score. That's about it. Tony scores. Everybody else scores. Folks. This went out already? Come on now. I got to go right back out here and do it again. Oh, yeah. So, folks, 10 more likes to get to 100. What do you think? I think we can do it. Boy, the views. Oof. Just this flatlining subpage. Nothing. Nothing again. -1. -1, folks. These are the last 3 days right here. There you go. I mean, again, I could make a channel right now where all I do is open up packets of mustard and eat them. I can do better than this. This is, yeah, patience is one thing. I'll be dead by the time we get to 3,000. Two a day. Here's Ryan McMahon. First pitch is off the plate for ball 1. Growth is never linear. All right. The 1-0 pitch. Hit on the ground past the diving glove of Rivera into right field. It's a leadoff single here by Ryan McMahon. All right, folks. Now we need Brandon Hyde to start keeping an eye on everything here. Bottom of the 6th, the Orioles with a 1-run lead. Albert Suarez is on 77 pitches. He's been doing Albert-like stuff out there, but he's given up 8 hits through the first 5 innings plus this batter. So we know he's given up hits. We might need to get somebody up here quick. This is a called strike on the outside edge to Brenton Doyle, who's had a heck of a night so far in the field and at the plate. 1 for 2 with an RBI single. And a couple of outstanding plays in center field. This pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Go ahead, Jeremiah. Go right ahead and start a all I do is eat packets of mustard channel, and you will outsub me tonight. Guaranteed. There's still time. Get that channel up. This ball's fouled back. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Folks, all I can do is just, take it in stride. Again, this is all about the community. I want this to grow for all of us because I want this to stick around for a long time. I really do. This pitch is a breaking ball, swung on and missed. Albert Suarez breaking out the curve. How about that?
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
1 out in the 6th. Oh, yeah, those hot sauce channels. I tell you what. Mustard Packet Review Channel. Brilliant! Here's a strike. Knee high on the outside corner. Colin, I don't think it's really about the Orioles. I think it's me. I think I just have a personality that some people like and other people just absolutely detest. And, this pitch is off the plate. One of the reasons I know that is because there are a handful of people who on a nightly basis sub up to the channel. They come here every night. They sub up. They get into the chat. They hang out. And then at the end of the game, they unsub. And then they come back the next day to sub up. This ball's heading to center field, and it's going to be caught by Cowser, 2 down. So then they come back the next game, and they sub up again, get into the chat, and then at the end of the game, they unsub. They do it every night. Every night. They make sure. Last thing they want to do is to stay subscribed. Because that might actually, help the channel or something. So heaven forbid that. Let me just nightly unsub and then sub back again while I hang out in the chat. Not sure which one of you does that, but it is an interesting approach. First pitch to Jake Cave is low for ball 1. Runner at first, 2 down, 3-2 Orioles in the bottom of the 6th. Yeah, green screen coming in the offseason, Janet. This ball's hit the first. Rivera has it. He'll just get to his feet and tap the bag to get the unassisted put out. The inning is over. Folks, we're going to the 7th. Albert Suarez has pitched another quality start. 6 innings of 2-run ball. Late innings coming up. 3-2 Baltimore. And I guess I don't know how to talk about the subject, folks, without sounding like I'm somehow not I don't appreciate what I have. Believe me, I can't be more appreciative of what I already have. That is 100% the case. I mean, if I'm treating this channel like it's a garden and I'm trying to grow, if I can see the garden as a whole is growing, but there's a plant over here that's struggling or whatever, I can't sit there and just say, well, this garden is, gone to hell because there's one plant. No, it's just I don't know. Maybe I need to go to charm school. I need to be more charming. I need to be less abrasive. I need to let people who come in and let their first comment be something stupid and just allow them to have the floor and not address it. And I don't know. I'm learning, folks. I'm learning. I'm going to go light this up. I'll be right back. All right. All I know is this, folks, is that there's nobody else out there that has covered every pitch of every game all season long. You want to talk about commitment. Say what you want about me as a person. You can call me a fool. You can call me obnoxious. You can call me arrogant. There's all kinds of things you can call me. But there's one thing you can't say is that I'm not committed. You can't say I'm not passionate. I'm in it to win it, folks. All right, I'll be right back. New pitcher on for the Rockies, right-hander by the name of Jeff Criswell, who's only appeared in 4 games. James McCann is at the plate.
Tough guy. Thinks he's a tough guy.
And the first pitch to him is a called strike right on the outside corner. McCann 0 for 2 so far tonight. A fly out and a line out. Sorry for the squeaks. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed. No balls and 2 strikes. Uh-oh. That one went down the wrong tube. This is just a comebacker. It's actually right out in front of the plate. The catcher pounces on it and throws out McCann. 1 down. That went down the wrong tube. Uh-oh. One out. Oh, boy. Whew. Yeah, WD-40 for my throat. Hey, it's Jackson. First pitch is outside, ball 1. Holiday had a 4-pitch walk his last time up, stole a base, and then everything went to shit after that. Folks, there's definitely a pot leaf stuck in my throat somewhere. This one's hit on the ground to first, and Toglia goes to do a flip out of the glove, and the ball just falls out. Oopsie. Toglia thought he was going to do a little trickery here. A little flip right out of the glove. Oh, I love that.
Hey, fuck, stop it all.
Ah. Oh, I'm sorry, Janet. See, the more I actually try to make it squeak, the less squeaking it does. Look at all that movement. There we go. All right. And see, when I do it just a slight movement, then it squeaks. Look at that. I'm barely moving it. Squeak. Move it all around. No problem. Move it a little bit. Here's Sid Mullins.
Well said, now you know what to do.
This sucks, man. I got a pot leaf in the bottom of my throat. Here's a check on Holiday. He's back in. Mullins at the plate. Runner at first, 1 out. The Orioles had 3-2, top of the 7th. The pitch. And a bunt. It could be a good one. Mullins is going to beat it out. Mullins beats out the bunt. We are using our speed. Holiday and Mullins are on. 2 on with 1 out. Said you know what to do. Well said, now you know what to do. All right. And Mullins pinch hit for Slater, by the way. I'm sorry, I forgot to tell you. Here's Anthony Santander, folks.
That's not a tater tot. That's a tater giant.
God damn it, I got this thing stuck in my throat. Don't clip that. The pitch. It's popped foul out of play. I hate when I catch myself saying something I immediately regret. But it's true. 0-1 the count. Folks, get them taters up. Criswell on the mound. The pitch. That one's popped up. left center. And it'll be caught out there by Jordan, what's-his-face? Jordan Beck. 2 down. Crap.
I sound like Krusty the Clown now.
I think we're going to have a pitching change. This looks like a pitching change more than a mound meeting. And there's the handoff of the baseball. Call the bullpen. Edward with the advice, eat some food and take a dump. It come out.
Hi, kids. It's your pal Krusty here. And I can't talk. Ugh.
You know what? I'm going to grab a little bit of ice out of here. Maybe the ice will help. All right.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
Really? We're all getting laid? Well, let's go on down to the dance club.
Where you from?
Baltimore.
What?
Baltimore.
I got to sweep up around here.
Look, it doesn't
I got a
really
bunch
matter,
of
all right?
lucky ashes all over me. Hold on. Hi. First and second, 2 out. The new pitcher is Luis Peralta, lefty. He's only pitched 2 2/3 innings in 2 appearances. So another guy that even if I were following a team in the NL West, I wouldn't know anything about. Never mind being an AL East team. This pitch is a called strike to Gunnar Henderson. Here we go.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
First and second, 2 down. The pitch is low. 1 ball, 1 strike. And, folks, Gunnar is so due to come up with a big hit. Gunnar is so due. This is an RBI spot. You're an RBI guy. Let's go. The 1-1 is lifted into center, but Doyle is right there to make the catch to win the inning. Doyle, you tuning son of a bitch.
You know what? I never did like that Doyle. I reckon I'll go on over to Doyle's house and pay him a visit. Last time Doyle came over to the house, he brought his band. The band was not good. They were out of tune. They couldn't play a damn thing. I'm sick of Doyle. Think I'll shape me a blade. I'll make a sling blade. Some folks call it a Kaiser blade. I call it a sling blade. I'll go on over to Doyle's house.
Oh, is it 7th inning stretch? I'm sorry. Hey, folks. I zoned out for a sec. 7th inning stretch in Colorado. Let's throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up, folks.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
Folks, it's a pretty low turnout tonight. My goodness. My goodness, but we hit over 100 likes. All of you guys that are here regularly, you guys, I mean, I hope you don't mind because you guys are all doing fine, and you guys are the true champs of the channel, and I want to make you guys happier than anybody because you're here, and I want to keep you here. So I want to just let you guys know that as I sit here playing the YouTube game, trying to cultivate a larger audience, I hope you guys can tolerate all of the attempts to do so. They can get annoying, I'm sure. Albert Suarez is out here to pitch a 7th inning. Toglia at the plate, and the first pitch is fouled away. Folks, Albert Suarez says, I'm not done. If you show me Matt Holliday sitting there one more time, this pitch is popped up. Third base side, going out into left field. Somebody get it. It's going to be Cowser coming in from left to make the catch. 1 out. Suarez has gone 6 1/3. I'm being told to refresh the game. I wish I was... Oh, and they just showed Holliday again. Oh, my God. Enough. By the way, he kind of looks like he's a cast member of the Jersey Shore. It has to be said. Kind of looks like a yo boy. Kind of looks like the situation is sitting out there. All right, here we go. First pitch is swung on and missed by Jacob Stallings. There he is again, folks. Jim Tan Laundry. Yup. The 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he went after a pitch in the dirt. Strikeout for Suarez in the 7th. And they cut to Matt Holliday again.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
My jealousy of what? What am I? What do I want that he has? Bad fashion sense? This is a called strike, and that pitch looked an inch or two off the plate to Jordan Beck. 2 down with the number 9 hitter at the plate. The 0-1 is a check swing roller foul, 0-2. Yeah, cut back to Matt Holliday. He might be picking his nose right now. I don't want to miss it. Oh, there he cut right. Thank you. They cut back to him. I didn't miss anything. This pitch is off the plate, 2-2. All right, now cut back again. I think he's going into his ear now. Yeah, Doug, I think he is. I'm not 100% sure. I'll try to confirm it for you. The 1-2 pitch. That's reach for, hit on the ground. Nice pick by Henderson. Throw to first. In time. Inning over. Albert Suarez, 7 innings, 95 pitches, and he's leaving with the lead. We go to the 8th. Baltimore 3, Colorado 2. We should have more runs than this, but damn it, we got to win this ball game one way or another. Let's go. Oh, is Matt Holliday here? Oh, geez. Well, if you see him, let me know. I have not seen Matt Holliday in ages. What has he been up to? You would think it was like, I don't know, James Dean sitting in the crowd, back from the dead. Or I don't know, who's been in hiding for a while? You'd think it was the wife of the leader of the Church of Scientology. You would think. I'll be right back. All right. I've got a lucky. I've got my coffee. I'm only missing one thing. What's that, you ask? Well, if my damn soundboard would work, I'd tell you. I might have to plug it back in. It appears to be on the fritz. Soundboard apparently on the fritz. Let's unplug her and plug her back in. Angel Chivilli is on now for the Rockies. Another guy I've never heard of, right-hander. Angel Chivilli, Chivilli. ERA of 4.42, a whip of $1.25. Right-hander Adley Rutschman is into the ball game, and he's going to hit for Eloy Jimenez. So now you take Jimenez out. So if you're going to take Jimenez out now, then you should have just pinch ran for him back in the... Oh, my God. Oh, what a mistake that was. Rutschman's got an 0-1 count, and a swing and a miss. That pitch was low and away, and a bad swing. Folks, we got like Levon Soto on the team for no other reason than to run, right? You pinch run for Eloy when he's at third base. He scores on that fly ball. And then you have Adley coming up to hit the next time anyway. It's the DH spot. It just... Come on, Brandon. We got a 1-2 count on Rutschman, who's hitting .260. This ball's hit right back to the pitcher. He jogs halfway to first and then flips it to the base for the out. Rutschman retired, pinch hitting for Eloy Jimenez. One down in the top of the eighth. The soundboard has gone down. I'm going to have to open up the actual program. Here's Ramon Arias. I have a brother. There's the sound. First pitch is a strike. I have a brother. The 0-1 pitch. That one's lined into right, but right at the right fielder for out number 2. And there it is. Is it working now? It's not. Where is the sound for the soundboard? All right, I'll just unplug it. Colton Cowser's up. Oh, no, is that? Yeah. All right, there you go. Oh, okay, now we're working. Holy cow, look out. I want to know the count on Cowser. Now we're cooking with gas. The pitch is in the dirt, 2-0. Yeah, JTH brings up a good point. We're using Matt Holliday to take out our frustrations on. Swing and a miss. Cowser goes after a low pitch, and the count is 2-1. What are you doing swinging at that 2-0? Come on now. 2-1 pitch is grounded foul. Count even up at 2-2. Bases empty, 2 down in the eighth. The Orioles took a 3-2 lead in the top of the fourth, and it's been that way since. Emmanuel Rivera is on deck. Ryan O'Hearn is still on the bench. 2-2 pitch is in the dirt. The count has gone full. Payoff pitch. That one is swung on a miss, and Cowser strikes out to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the eighth, the Orioles clinging to a 3-2 lead. All right, folks, 7 innings from Albert. We need 6 outs from this bullpen, a 1-run lead. Top of the order coming up for Colorado. I mean, you would think it's Cano time. You would think. Although it's lefty, righty, lefty. So that makes me think if Hyde is going to go matchups, then you're going to go Cionel Perez here. You know how Hyde likes matchups more than any other thing. Doesn't matter really what the situation is. He sees 2 out of 3 hitting from one side of the plate. He wants the opposite-sided pitcher, or the same-sided pitcher, I guess I should say. So my guess is Perez, but we'll see. Maybe Cano. All right. That's it for the Luckies. 3-2 Orioles. Should have more than 3 runs. We've had some base running miscues, some squandered chances to drive in some runs. As far as left on base go, I mean, we ran into 2 outs, so you have to kind of add that to the total. All right, I'm back on the ESPN page. They don't tell you left on base. Both of these. We've left 6, while the Rockies have left 4. But again, 6 left and also 2 have run into outs. So it's more like 8. All right, folks, here we go. Cionel Perez. Your boy guessed right. Lefty on here in the 8th to face lefty, righty, lefty. After that, it's back-to-back righties. So it's probably going to be 3 batters for Perez no matter what. If he can't get the Rockies 1, 2, 3, Cano would likely come in to finish the inning. That is my best guess. Charlie Blackmon steps in. Here we go. Here we go. Perez against Blackmon. First pitch is on the outside corner at the knees for a called strike. A beauty of a first pitch. Perfectly spotted. The 0-1 goes low again, but it goes below the zone, and Blackmon lays off. The count is 1-1. Want to apologize. I'm usually pretty upbeat. I'm taking care of 2 parents with dementia, and it's getting pretty hard. Kevin, I can understand, buddy. No worries. No need to apologize, man. This pitch is up the middle, and Perez has got it. A comebacker to Perez. 1 away. 1 down in the 8th. Come on, folks. Here is Ezequiel Tovar. First pitch is swung on and missed. He chased one off the plate outside. Tovar 1 for 3. The next one's hit on the ground. Gunnar backhands a throw across his body, and it's wild, but a tag is applied. Is he out? It looks like Rivera was able to slap a tag down before the runner hit the bag. What is it? I'm waiting to see an out or a runner on base, and I'm not seeing either yet. Shown on the broadcast. It is a ground out. So, indeed, Emmanuel Rivera coming up big at the plate and now in the field, slapping this tag down on a wild throw by Gunnar Henderson to get the second out. Bases empty, 2 down for Ryan McMahon. Just keep it in the ballpark, CNL. First pitch is inside. Check swing. They appeal, no swing. But it's 0-1 anyway. Okay, never mind. It's strike one. Maybe they did appeal, and they just didn't show me the result. The pitch, that's a called strike. So it's 0-2. Folks, one more strike to take it to the ninth with the lead intact. McMahon is 2 for 3 on the night. The pitch, just off the plate outside. Good 2-strike pitch from Perez, but McMahon was able to lay off. One and two, the pitch, hit on the ground, right to first. Rivera's got it, and he will flip to Perez. We go to the ninth. It ain't been pretty, but we are 1 inning away from getting a much-needed first win of the series here in Colorado. It's the Orioles 3, the Rockies 2. We're going to the ninth. Let's get some insurance for the love of all that's holy. Come on now.
Life! Life, do you hear me? Give my creation life!
This is great iced tea.
That might be my favorite random drop.
This is great iced tea.
There's no reason for that to be on the soundboard, but it is.
This is great iced tea.
Sorry, Charm City chat. Sorry.
Call it the Baltimore miracle or some shit.
This being Baltimore and all.
Hey, Jeremiah, you're in the Charm City chat. That means you're subbed. It's all good, buddy. Don't worry about it. Nothing like a 3-hour-old omelet. Ryan O'Hearn is going to pinch hit. Calvin, you would think it's going to be Dominguez.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Ryan O'Hearn is on to pinch hit. For who, you ask? Why, for Emmanuel Rivera, who's probably the player of the game right now. Well, of course he's the player of the game. He's driven in all the runs, and he's had a defensive play that's helped out. 1-0 on Ryan O'Hearn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Next pitch is foul back. 1 ball, 1 strike. Folks, I'll be figuring out some kind of a sound drop for Emmanuel Rivera between the end of this game and the start of tomorrow's. That'll be my homework assignment. The 1-1 pitch, hit on the ground, and past the diving glove of first base into right field. A pinch hit for Ryan O'Hearn to start the ninth. Turn on the sprinklers. We needed some insurance. James McCann up to bat. Boy, I'd like to see him able to bunt this O'Hearn into second. But I don't think McCann is the bunting type. First pitch is off the plate, low and away for ball 1. James McCann, folks.
Tough guy. Thinks he's a tough guy.
Word on the street is he's a tough guy.
Tough guy. Thinks he's a tough guy.
0 for 3 tonight. Chivilli out here on the mound. And that is a swing and a miss. I say Chivilli. It might be Cavilli. One ball, 1 strike, runner at first, nobody out. Top of the ninth, the pitch. Low in the dirt. Blocked there by Garrett Stallings. Runner still at first base. 2 balls and 1 strike. Hey, Pure Adrenaline Sports is in the house. What's up, Charles? Mets game getting wrapped up there. We've got a nail biter here in the 9th. 2-1 the count on McCann. And the check on the runner here, and O'Hearn is back in. Folks, if you're just joining us, the Orioles took a 1-0 lead in the second. The Rockies came back with 2 in the third to take the lead. Then the Orioles came right back again in the fourth to make it 3-2. We've been there ever since. Trying to add on here in the 9th. The pitch. That one is a tapper out in front of the plate. The only play for the pitcher is to first, so it works as a sacrifice. McCann gets the job done with a productive out. A slow roller. The runner is now in scoring position with only one away and a couple of shots with the top of the order coming up here. Actually, scratch that. We got Holiday hitting 9th and then back to the top of the order. So a chance for Jackson Holiday to do something. The Mets took care of business over the White Sox. There's a called strike right in there. Right in there, the Holiday. If he wanted to swing at a first pitch, that would have been a good one. Jackson's 0 for 2 tonight. He did reach base, though, via a walk, and he has a steal. This pitch is off the plate outside. Count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Runner at second, 1 down. The 1-1 pitch to Jackson Holiday is inside. Well inside from Cavilli or Chivilli. The White Sox are now 31 and 105. My goodness. This one's drilled by Holiday to right field, and it's going to get over the head of the right fielder. It hits off the wall, and now it gets away as it caroms off his glove. Ryan O'Hearn will score easily, and heading all the way to third is Jackson Holiday. Folks, it's a triple.
3 is a magic number. Yes, it is.
And the Orioles have added on. It's now 4-2 here in the 9th.
It's magic, you know.
Yeah, where's Matt Holliday's reaction? Everything else is a lower priority. I want to know, where's Matt Holliday in all this? Jackson's at third. There's only 1 out, a chance to drive him in. Said Mullins at the plate.
Well said, now you know what to do.
He's got a 1-0 count. Chivilli on 24 pitches. This one's up and away, 2-0. Mullins came on to pinch hit for Austin Slater, got a hit. O'Hearn has a pinch hit tonight as well. The 2-0 is a called strike outside corner just above the knees. 2 balls, 1 strike, 4-2 Orioles in the 9th. Against a team we got to beat. A pitch is low, 3-1. Seth Halvorsen, a right-hander getting loose for the Rockies. Another household name, folks. The pitch. Oh, Mullins chased a bad one on a 3-1 count. That was ball 4 all the way. Instead, it's 3-2. Come on, said. Make any kind of contact. You've got speed. Jackson's got speed. Just put it in play, buddy. Payoff pitch. And that is a late swing, but he gets a piece to stay alive. Full count. Next pitch from Chivilli will be number 30 since coming into the ball game. Here we go. He's from the stretch. And the payoff to Said is a tapper and a play at the plate in Holiday. The ball gets away. The ball gets away. Holiday was nailed at the plate. The ball beat him by a full stride. But it gets dislodged as Holiday comes in and makes contact. Mullins gets all the way up to second base. It's now 5-2 Baltimore. I tell you what, it wasn't even Holiday breaking it up. Stallings just flat out doesn't catch this baseball. It's to his left. So that's got to be an error on somebody. Either the pitcher or the catcher. That was just like a 15-foot toss. And Stallings unable to grab it, or else he probably nails Holiday at the plate. We got a meeting on the mound here. Let's see. They got an error up there on the board or not? 2 errors on the board for the Rockies, so yeah. Throwing error by the pitcher. Okay, so yeah, that ball was thrown to the left of the catcher. It still looked like it was within reach, but the catcher was trying to keep his spot to be in a position to apply a tag. So he was caught sort of in a rock and a hard place. And that works out for Baltimore. A couple of Rocky errors now. 2 runs in. It's now 5-2. Here's Anthony Santander.
That's not a tater tot. That's a tater giant.
Still only 1 out. And the first pitch to him is hit to the left side, down into the corner, and just out of play. Foul ball. But see, Colin, then wouldn't that be an error on the catcher? That's why I feel like it's tough to say who's responsible for the error. I mean, the throw wasn't right to him. The throw was to his left. But at the same time, if you're the catcher, your number one priority is don't let the ball get away and then try to get the tag however you can. I don't know. Either way, the Rockies screwed up. And we got a run out of it. 5-2 right now. 0-2 the count on Santander. Swing and a miss. He chased one below the zone for strike 3. 2 down in the inning. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here for the Rockies with Gunnar Henderson due up next. Gunnar gets the treatment. Every time he comes up, it's a new lefty reliever coming out here for the Rockies. So Chivilli is finished. They go to the bullpen. It's 5-2 Baltimore, 2 down in the top of the 9th with a runner at second base. Gunnar Henderson's coming up next. Folks, how you doing out there? How you doing? Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is BW. I'm an Orioles fan. I love them more than anything else in life. And even though I live halfway around the world, there's nothing I'd rather be doing than to wake up at any hour of the day or night and do play-by-play of Orioles games. That's what I'm trying to do with this channel. I want to thank everybody that's out there that's taken me under their wing, put their faith in me, because that's what it takes, folks. If you're going to follow somebody on a regular basis, you need to be able to depend on them. You need a voice. A voice with some passion, a voice with a little bit of reason. And that's all I'm trying to provide here, folks. And I want to document this season. Folks, if we go on and we win the pennant, and by gum, if we win the whole damn thing, guess what happens? I get to have an archive for the rest of my years of me calling every pitch of every game all season long. I can go back and revisit the whole damn thing. Gunnar Henderson's up.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
First pitch to him is hit on the ground. Third baseman's got it. This should end the inning, and it does. One pitch to retire Gunnar. Who was out there to pitch? I don't know, but that's probably the only pitch he'll throw on the night. We go to the bottom of the ninth, folks. We're up 3. The Hat is taking the night off right now, Michael. The Hat's chilling over on my bed, getting some rest. You know me. I don't ever want to take advantage of the Hat, ask too much of the Hat. Oh, yeah, it's time, isn't it?
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
That's right, folks. Hey, who wants to see something depressing? Holy cow! We've had a jump, folks.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
We're still in the 2020s, but we got a half a dozen new bird watchers in the community. Why don't you say hello to them, everybody?
I offer you the opportunity to join me in glorious battle.
Guess what, new subscribers? You've found the right channel. Ain't nobody. If you're an Orioles fan, you're not going to find better coverage. If you're a baseball fan, you got the best damn play-by-play caller on YouTube. You've got it all, folks. Did the number just go down again? Let's get out of here quick. You know how that works. Folks, we are going to the bottom of the ninth. I'm expecting Sir Anthony of the Orange Table to get at here and get these final 3 outs with a 3-run lead. Yeah, Derek, I think the record for likes is 162. I think I remember that number because I'm like, oh, that's the same number of games in a baseball season. Interesting. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on to close the door.
Close the door. Close the door. Close the door.
4.14 ERA in 53 appearances. It'll be... Who's up? Right-handed hitter. First pitch is a called strike on the outside corner. It's Doyle, folks. It's that pesky Brenton Doyle. He's got a first pitch strike. This next one's off the plate outside, 1-1. We're in the bottom of the ninth. The Orioles trying to get the first game here. They won all 3. I won all 3. This pitch is foul back. 1-1 the count on Brenton Doyle. O'Doyle does not rule. On the outside edge, but the umpire does not give the call. This umpire, by the way, folks, look, your boy is a very fair person. This umpire has been very good tonight. And that one nails it right on the outside corner at the knees for a called strike 3.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Oh, what a location there by Dominguez. He Jackson Pollocked that pitch. Oh, there's nothing Doyle can do about it. 1 down. And the next batter up gets a heater and fouls it back. Brendan Rodgers, 1 for 3 with a single. 5-2 Orioles. Bottom of the ninth, the Rockies down 3 with nobody on base. This pitch is off the plate outside, 1-1. Wow, Soren, that's quite the visual. Swing and a miss. He chased a slider, I believe, off the plate outside. I don't know why this isn't showing you the batter per batter pitch by pitch thing, but we'll be okay. This one's outside by a considerable margin here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Sorry. I don't know. I don't know what came over me. Get it? That ball's crushed and that ball's gone. Brendan Rodgers gets a hold of looked like a fastball from Dominguez, and that ball is absolutely crushed. And we got to worry about this. Sir Anthony Dominguez, that is the 3rd home run he's given up in the past, 7 or 8 games in a closing situation. The last 2 were walk-off shots. This one, we can absorb this. A 3-run lead, now down to a 2-run lead, 1 out in the 9th. But man, Sir Anthony, that was not a fastball. What was that? It tailed back over, but right out over the plate. Rodgers with the home run. It's now 5-3. And what is this celebration hat they have on? It looks like he should be sitting on a short bus with that thing on his head. This pitch is fouled straight back. Folks, oh, 0-2 the count. The pitch way high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 5-3 Baltimore in the bottom of the 9th. The Rockies with a solo home run here to get back to within 2. 1-2 pitch. Swung on, fouled off to the right. And we'll do it again. Apparently the ESPN page just died. They got the score right. But there's no pitch-by-pitch info happening right now. The 1-2. That one is fouled off to the left. We'll do it again. Jake Cave is at the plate if I had failed to say it already. He's 0 for 3 tonight. The 1-2 from Dominguez. Swung on. That's a comebacker, but it's over the glove of Dominguez. Holiday will have to throw it. What a terrible throw. What a terrible throw by Jackson Holiday. Good grief. And take that necklace off. Would everybody take off these necklaces? Why do you need all this loose jewelry around? Why? That throw was embarrassing. Should I refresh the page, Edward? Should I? Here we go. This better work, Edward. This better not be bad mojo. This pitch is in there for a called strike. The tying run is at the plate now in the form of Michael Toglia, 1 for 3 with a single. The pitch, outside corner, but, oh, God, now the ump gives us nothing? Oh, it is a strike. Okay. I didn't see any indication from the ump. 0-2 the count. That's what it says on the board, but that has been wrong tonight as well. The pitch popped up behind the plate. Oh, no, wait, left side. Out of play. It's off the screen down the left side there. Ramon Arias closest to it. Folks, we're in the 9th inning. Just why do you want loose jewelry bouncing around every time you move? I don't get it. What, do you need to make a statement? What's the statement? You're a big league baseball player. I think that's enough of a statement. You made it. The 0-2 pitch. Swung on, foul back. We'll do it again. 99 miles an hour from Dominguez. And even though we've got the refreshed page, we're still not seeing a pitch-by-pitch account. So, what are you going to do about it? 1-2 the count. The pitch. And if we went around, that is strike 3.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Dominguez with the high gas. It kept rising above the zone. And a feeble swing here by Toglia. He is done. The Rockies are down to their final out. Here we go. Who do we got at the plate here? A left-handed hitter, and that's strike 1. 2. Nolan Jones, who's on the pinch hit. Nolan Jones was wondering where this guy was. Jones had an outstanding rookie season last year. He was a distant second to Corbin Carroll for Rookie of the Year, but he was the clear second-best rookie last season. And there is a stolen base on this next pitch, although it could be counted as indifference, as there was zero attempt to go after him, and that run right now doesn't mean much, at least in terms of where he is on the bases. This pitch is hit on the ground, the first base. O'Hearn will go to the bag, and this ball game is over. The Orioles have gutted out a win here on the road in Colorado. We trailed in this game twice, or no, the other way around. No, we did trail once. We fell behind 2-1. Oh, we came back to get a 3-2 lead. We got some insurance, and we needed some because the Rockies got one in the 9th. Final score, Orioles 5, Rockies 3. We're back to 20 games over 500. We keep pace with the Yankees for now. And again, a game we had to win. Albert Suarez, ladies and gentlemen, gets his 6th win of the season. He's still got an outside chance to get to double-digit wins on the year. I'd love to see that for him. Austin Gomber with his 10th loss. Dominguez, save number 7. Your highlights, again, Emmanuel Rivera, folks, really came up big in a spot start against a left-handed pitcher. And Ryan O'Hearn came on the pinch hit. So combined in that spot, and that first base spot, hitting 7th in the order, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, a home run, and 3 driven in. Not to mention Rivera with a nice play in the field, and then O'Hearn right here in the 9th doing his job in the field. Otherwise, a little bit of help. Jackson Holiday with an RBI hit and a run scored and a stolen base. So he did a little bit of something, even with his dad watching. Albert Suarez, though, man, oh man. The guy is just, what are you going to do? No walks. 0 walks, folks. All night long throughout the entire staff, nobody walked. Albert scatters 8 hits over 7 innings. And of those 8 hits, how many were for extra bases? We don't really have that info, do we? I don't know, but we'll take it. Let's take a look at tomorrow night's matchup, and then I'll get on out of here. Maybe we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard as well. That's probably a good idea. Folks, the Orioles have won. Did I do all this? I should have been like, you know. Yeah.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Bye-bye, birdie. Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
All right, that's enough. All right. Let me play a little background ambient ballpark noise as we look at tomorrow's matchup. This one's going to be at 8:10 p.m. Eastern. 8:10. Okay? I think that's a half hour earlier than tonight. Hey, Shantae, it was a great win, wasn't it? Shantae, how you doing tonight? What do you think about this here BirdWatcher channel, Shantae? Yeah, are you a fan? Are you enjoying the content? I'm doing a quick random survey right now of random viewers of the channel. 8:10 p.m. start time tomorrow. I'll be on the air at 8 o'clock sharp. Dean Kramer on the mound. Ryan Feltner. Never heard of her. Feltner? I hardly know her. Great, I found you when I did. Back tomorrow to listen to the most consistent baseball caller on YouTube. Great stream. Thank you, Colin. Folks, all support for the channel is highly appreciated. These have been some lean days lately. Just throwing that out there, folks. It's been lean. Quite lean. Dean Kramer with a 6-9. Dude, Feltner. 1-10 is his record. 1-10. All right? We have a 10-1 shot of beating this guy. He's got an ERA just a hair below 5. Let's go beat this guy up tomorrow. Zinks, my sleep schedule is whenever I can get it. That's the schedule. Just a whole lot of whenever I can get it. Shantae, I did get to 137 likes. That's right. But folks, who wants to be a Magic member? Come on, folks. A small donation that works out to 17 cents per ball game can get you a pair of BirdWatcher binoculars and help support the channel. Also, yeah, super chats are always welcome. I have to advertise these things, folks. This might be a shock to you, but even at this early stage, that's where the most of the revenue, if you want to call it that, is coming in. Hey, somebody's already unsubbed. Hey, somebody subbed right back. Tell you what, schizophrenia on the channel. All right, so that's tomorrow's matchup, folks. It's going to be Dean Kramer against Ryan Feltner. And guess what, folks? Apparently on Sunday, Zach Eflin is coming back. So let's take a look at one more thing before I get out of here, because I'm interested, being an Oriole fan and all. Who is currently listed as the starter on Sunday, and who do we think is going to get bumped out of the rotation? Okay, they've already taken him off the page. Povich is still in there. Irvin's name is not. So there you go. And I think this is exactly what I said, folks. We got to remove one of Irvin or Povich. Which one do you want to remove? And I worked it out in my own mind what the logical choice is, which is we need a long man. Cole Irvin can do that. Povich, at this stage of his young career, really not in a position to do that kind of a job. So I think we're going to see Cole Irvin in long relief going forward. And Povich, for now, is going to keep his spot in the rotation. But if Povich struggles, you could see Irvin go back in until Grayson comes back. And Povich might go back to AAA if he struggles. We'll see. Of course, AAA at this point in a couple of days is basically end of season. So, but there you go. It's going to be Kramer tomorrow. Should be Zach Eflin for the final game on Sunday. And then against the White Sox at home next. There you go. Hey, my stream just disconnected. Let's see if it'll reconnect. And welcome back, folks. Welcome back, everybody. After my stream software for the second straight game dropped out for about 2 to 3 seconds, I'm still here. We're just about to wrap things up. So again, Feltner, Quantrill, Flexen, Nastrini, Cannon. Look at these pitchers we're facing, folks. It's time for this offense to go on a roll here. I got a feeling over the next 6-7 games, we're going to average 6 runs a game or better. How about them apples? How about that for a prediction? Hey, I'm back. I don't know how much of me you missed, but here's the deal, folks. The Orioles offense has got a great opportunity here over the next week or so to find their mojo. That's going to do it for me, folks. I think that's about it. Anybody got anything they need to get off their chest there in the Charm City chat? Doesn't look like we're even going to reach 3,000 viewers tonight, folks. That's one of the lower turnouts of the year, at least since April anyway. But that's fine. Those that have been here, averaging over 9 minutes a pop. And 140 likes, which is really good, all things considered. So, yeah, that's going to do it for me. I want to say a big thanks to everybody in the Charm City chat, particularly the mods who do a bang-up job night in and night out. The Magic members here supporting the channel, and everybody else that just wants to hang out. You're doing your job, too. We got to win, folks. I'm feeling good. The back stinks, but everything else should be okay. I'll see you tomorrow night. Until then, I hope you have a good night's sleep. This has been the BirdWatcher, and I'll chirp at you later. Good night, everybody.